Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mariam Omar, and today I'll be presenting the project Nile Filament. In this project, I have two other teammates, Basant Haggag and Amr Hamad. I'll be going through five main points in this video: problem definition, proof of concept, benefit analysis, success criteria, and lastly, I'll be finishing up with the timeline. So, starting with the problem definition, our project mainly focuses on two main issues: the waste of plastic bottles in Egypt, or specifically the pollution of the Nile River. We all know that the Nile River is our main source of drinking water, however, it's immensely polluted. So, our project aims to recycle the plastic bottles that are found in the Nile River and in Egypt in general. The second issue is the high prices of 3D printing filaments in Egypt. 3D printing is a field that's proven to be very useful and it's ever growing. Every day we see a new use for it in a new industry. However, we do face an obstacle here in Egypt in regards of 3D printing, and that is the lack of affordability. And making 3D printing filament out of recycled plastic is gonna be significantly cheaper. Now, moving on to the proof of concept, basically how it's going to work is that there will be a partition of the device that's responsible for cutting up the plastic bottles, and then it's supposed to go through a heating system that's supposed to mold the plastic strips that are cut into a specific width, and then it's supposed to be stuck to a pulley and drag mechanism with a motor attached at the end. This is just a proof of concept, it's not the final model. The final model is going to have elements of coding and automation to increase the efficiency and decrease the use of manpower or work labor, essentially, reducing the final costs of the filament. Then moving on to the cost benefit analysis. So basically, we're going to have to spend around $80 for one unit. So each device costs about $80 or around 3,960 Egyptian pounds. We also have the costs of maintenance and development, which is still to be estimated. We have the costs of web design and the promotional campaign. We are planning to host a campaign in order to advertise the idea of recycling plastic bottles. We are planning to invite people to come and donate to our company the plastic bottles in exchange for a nominal price. And moving on to the benefits, we cover around seven SDGs, seven Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. In addition to the fact that we are going to be introducing to the Egyptian market a new type of printing filament that's significantly cheaper. And then moving on to the success criteria, our success criteria is based on so many things. One of them is the timely execution of our project, the budget adherence. At the end of the day, we do not want to spend too much on the project. The idea of it is introducing a product that's affordable and accessible to all classes. The third success criteria is the quality of filament. We don't want the price of the filament to come at the expense of the quality. So we are planning to work on it to increase the efficiency of our product. Then we have the consistency of quality and production. We want our filament to be consistent in regards of quality. Then the nationwide plastic waste reduction, and we do aim to cover the cost of our project with relative revenue, as well as meeting the industry needs for 3D printing. And last but not least, we have the timeline. So in the first month, we worked on the proof of concept. The second month, we worked on the prototype, and the third month, which we currently are in, we finished up the prototype. And then moving on to the fourth and fifth months, we are working on the final model, which is supposed to include all the coding elements, all the automation, basically the final device that's supposed to give us filament that's good in quality and usable. Um, so essentially, we can use it and give it to a 3D printing company that will give us a product using our filament. And then we have phase four, which includes the assimilation and finalization of resource acquisition. Basically, this is the stage before the finale where we're supposed to look for partners who can help us resource plastic waste, or basically just collecting it from donors or the general public. And then we have the final month, which is the project industrialization, when we are hoping to come out with with our product to the market and introducing it to the general public. And that was it for the video. We have included